Christy. So, this week, if you were anywhere paying attention to the news yesterday, it's one of those hard times that we have to stop sometimes and I think talk about it. Some people in the last service didn't know at first what I was talking about, so in case you did not know, there was a massacre in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where an individual walked into a Jewish synagogue, the Tree of Life Synagogue, where they were having their sacred service, part of which was a baby naming service. And an individual walked in and began shooting, killed people, hurt people. And when things like this happen, you just need to stop a minute. The scriptures talk about Jesus was moved with compassion. Other master teachers were moved with compassion, and I think we need to be moved with compassion. I stopped yesterday and called the rabbis in the local synagogues on our behalf to say we are a spiritual community in Mills River and our hearts break with you and we stand with you. And if there's anything we can do, please let us know. And so Richard Shulman, our music director, is Jewish. We actually have a number of individuals in the congregation who are Jewish. And I contacted Richard yesterday and said, would you be willing, would it feel right to bring a sacred object or two? And he said yes. And so he brought the Jewish menorah, which is not yet time to light, but we have the Jewish menorah. And he brought the Jewish sacred book, which we put with what we call the Christ candle or the unity candle to demonstrate that there is one spirit. There are many ways of worshiping this one power and this one presence. And so we truly stand with the Jewish community in particular and with all humanity. And I've asked Richard if he would share and explain a Hebrew prayer for us.
Hi, everyone. This is the prayer which is the first principle of Judaism. And it's called the Shema. The translation is, "Hear, O Israel," which is also, "Listen, people. The Lord your God, the Lord is one." And it refers to the life which is behind life, which is one life. In our outer life, we have all this manifestation of multiplicity, many things. But what supplies, what gives it life, is the life behind life, and that is one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
So we have a heart. This stone literally came from Jerusalem, with a heart that we place on this as well. And I invite you to stand. This is what I wrote that we will be sending from our congregation to these synagogues. And I invite you to stand together as we say this together. We stand with you, your families, your communities. We grieve with you. We pray for you. We also join with you in knowing that fear and hatred are no match for the power of love. We stand with you as love. May our faith nourish us and lead us into lives that are holy, loving, kind, resilient, and kind. And so we just pause for a moment. We stand in the spirit of love. We allow our hearts to be broken